I'm Simeon McCray here giving an interview to Khalif Sinclair talking about his All-American Blue-Gray 2016 football game. How you doing, Leaf?
I'm good. What's up?
All right. Starting off, can you give me any background information about the game? Like what is it, where
Uh,
is it, and how long has it been successful?
all right. So the blue gray game was founded by Gus and Eric Bell. Gus is the father. Eric Bell is the son, and it's been around since 1989.
Okay.
So if you want to add that up in your head, that's how long it's
It's
been
been a
around.
while. It's been a while.
Yeah. You said where is it?
Where?
Well, it's various places. It's four teams. You got the North team versus South team, and you got the East team versus the West team.
Okay.
So the East and the West, they play at the Dallas. Well, this year they played at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, December 20th.
Right.
And then the North versus South, I was on the North team. We played at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Stadium, and then it's a blue versus gray at the Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium in like 2 weeks.
Okay, so is the blue versus gray team, are they from all over, or are they from a specific place of the country too?
Well, I just heard about it today, so I just want to assume that they're like experienced alumni.
Okay,
and they're just
okay.
they playing against each other. So hopefully I'll be on that team next year.
All right, so you said you was from the north. How exactly were you selected? Like, how did they get in contact with you?
All right, so all summer it was combines. You know, a combine is like they evaluate you, see how fast you run, how high you can jump,
Right.
how strong you are and stuff. So it was about like 5 of those across the country at like NFL practice facilities.
Yeah.
So it was one in Philly at the Eagle Stadium, but I missed that one.
Okay.
And the last one was at the Redskins practice facility in West Virginia. So we drove, me and my big brother and we drove 4 hours down there. So throughout the day, it's a combine in the beginning in the morning. So we split off in groups by your number. So you had your 40-yard dash,
Yeah.
your shuttle time, your broad jump, and then you had the bench. And at the end, it was one-on-ones.
Just like receivers versus D-backs.
Yeah,
and
receivers versus D-backs, running backs versus
linebackers.
linemen versus linemen. So like I wasn't really feeling it. Like
Yeah.
I ran a bad 40 time. It was real windy. I ran a 4.6. That's not good to me.
Yeah.
My broad jump was okay. My shuttle, I'm not a fan of the shuttle.
So I feel like you're about to tell me that you shined in the one-on-ones.
Yeah, and the one-on-ones, I was mad. So I was telling the DBs my route.
And you still beating them.
Usually on the one-on-one, the wide receiver go to the quarterback. This the route, whatever. I'm at the line already. Like, listen, I'm about to run this post. You ready? Talking to the DB.
And you still was fine.
And we had one of the coaches that was there. He played for the Jets, New York Jets. His name Tavon Mason. I caught his eye. They're like, what? Like, and then I caught the media director eye, Sean Kalinsky, the one that like gets the kids into the game.
Like basically the recruiter.
Yeah. So he like, what? Like, what? You telling them the route? I'm like, yeah, I'm telling them the route. Like, I'm mad. Like, so I shined in there. Caught a lot of great passes. And then, but that's the first step, though.
That's just the first step. So I was about to ask you, after the combine, how were you notified telling you that you were going to be participating in the game?
All right, so this is how it worked. That was the super combine.
Yeah.
So you do that, and then I got MVP there. So then the next one, they invite you to a regional combine.
So it's way more
Yeah.
players.
So I'm like, nah, like I wasn't really interested.
Yeah.
So I told Sean, I'm like, I'm not really trying to go, cause you had to pay like a lot of money just to go to the regional combine.
Yeah.
So he was like, all right, don't even worry about it. You excelled in the super combine, so you already in the game.
Yeah. After you got MVP, I'm sure they was like, we have to have him in the game.
But that's how it worked, though. It was like those are the two steps, the two combines you gotta like do good at, and then you're submitted into the game. So once I got the call, he called me. He hit me up on Twitter, and we got each other numbers, and then we had a phone conference with my mom and him.
Okay.
About the game.
So that was all the preliminary things. Now, actually, on to the game. When did you go down? How'd you get there? And did you enjoy it when you was down there? Like it was Tampa, so it was in Florida. I'm sure it was warm down there. So
yeah, it was crazy. I left January 6th.
Okay.
Last Wednesday. My first time on the plane, so I was already scared.
Oh yeah, that's a crazy experience.
It was a 3-hour flight. Landed. My hotel luckily was right next to the airport, so we took a taxi to the hotel. And then that was just my own hotel that my brothers were staying at that came with me. And then we had a team hotel, which was like 6 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
So they roomed us with another player from like, so I was rooming with somebody from Maine.
Okay, so did you meet anybody cool down there? Like,
yeah, a lot of West Coast kids. I won't forget who they are. Like they was funny. They never heard of Wawa.
for real?
Yeah, so
Oh, I forgot Wawa is just in this area.
yeah, like it's I guess Wawa East Coast thing. Like In-N-Out Burger, that's not
Oh,
on the East Coast.
we don't have no In-N-Out.
So that's
that's their thing.
So one night, you know, Wawa over 24 hours. I took some kid from Nebraska to Wawa. He was a big boy too, so like he was happy. He got to eat all night long. Yeah, but I met a lot of kids. That's one thing I like to do when I go out. I like meeting new people. Let's open up your network.
Right.
So now we all follow each other on Twitter, like, and I communicate. I got their number, so like we talk every day.
Right.
As long as it's like the time zone, you feel me?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
from the
yeah.
West Coast. But
So, when it was game day, did you feel any nervousness, or were you just ready to go? You was ready to play?
yeah, I was nervous because you know the South they known for breeding like strong kids. So like during practice, I look over to the other side, the other field. I'm like, yo, he look kind of big. Like he husky, he strong. But when I got on the field, like they ain't look that big at all. So I'm like, I was nervous just being in like an NFL atmosphere.
Yeah, NFL stadium.
Because that's definitely a goal that I want to pursue, like going to the NFL.
Right.
So like I got the experience being on the NFL field, the NFL sideline, NFL locker room, NFL stadium under the lights. But I'm always nervous no matter what game it is. But once I touched the ball, I ran it back for like a 23-yard return. That's when I wasn't nervous.
You was comfortable.
Anymore.
You was comfortable.
Yeah, that's when I was comfortable. I was ready. But yeah.
Other than that return, did you make any other plays?
I was underthrown by my D1 quarterback, and I got hit when I caught it, so I dropped that one. Then I had like a screen pass for like 2-3 yards. It was really nothing, but it was we won. That was the first time North ever won too. So I mean history with my team.
Ever since what, 1989? 89.
Yeah,
Wow.
the East and the West, they went back and forth, and the South always beat the North. So we made history. We won 35-0.
Dang.
J.J. Taylor was our running back. He's
Right.
going to Arizona next year. He got offensive MVP. He's a good running back. And we get rings in March.
For real?
Yeah, like a Super Bowl ring, but
That's
not
crazy.
a Super Bowl ring, but like we getting something that.
That's a ring though. That's a
know,
lot of things a lot of people never got before.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So overall, did you enjoy the experience?
Yeah, it was crazy. I know the Blue-Gray All-American Bowl, that's the only game that's in the NFL stadium, and I think that's the only game where like you have NFL coaches. Like I had an NFL coach. He lived in Coatesville, right around the corner from Norristown.
Right.
Him and his brother, Arlen and Aaron Harris, they went to Downtown East. Arlen played for the Rams and Aaron played for the Buccaneers.
Okay.
But a lot of the coaches on the South team, they would all play for the Buccaneers, and then my North team, they was all over. They played for all over in the NFL.
So you got a lot of connections,
Yeah.
a lot of experience, and you met a lot of good people. Sounds like a good trip to me.
Yeah.
Got anything else you want to say?
If you got a dream, just pursue it. Like don't listen to nobody's opinions. Like if you love it, and you have a genuine passion for it, just pursue the dream, and nobody can stop you.
Well, you heard it here. Khalif Sinclair telling the kids out there to pursue their dreams. Simeon McCray interviewing Khalif Sinclair. Back to the host.